All right. So now these classes, if you guys remember the previous classes, we talk about the C major and C major progression, how it works, and basically um, every scale of the major scale there is a relative minor, they call it. So every the sixth degree of the major scale, that's the relative minor. When I say the sixth degree, that's mean the sixth note. So you counting. So for example, let's go back to C major. So this is C on the third fret on the A string, your ring finger. This is the first note, C. D open, the fourth string. This is the second note. E, the second fret on the D, your middle finger. The third fret, that's F, that on the D string, your ring finger, remember. G string open, the third string. Then the second fret, my middle finger on the G string, A. This is the sixth note, the sixth degree you counting. It's like a C, D, E, F, G, A, the sixth note. So this is my relative minor. And why they call the relative together? They are the relative minor. Like a major, they got a relative minor, or minor, they got the relative of major, because they are sharing the same note. They are sharing like the same all, it's a natural note. So for example, on the C major, all it's a natural note, and there is no sharp and flat. And the A minor scale, the same thing. All the note it's a natural, except the different. On the A minor, we start from A. On the C, we start from C. That's the different. Otherwise, everything is the same. All the note is the same. They are sharing the same note. So it starts from here on the A string, the fifth string in guitar, A open. You can watch my middle finger, the second fret of the A, it's a B. Then I got the third fret, my ring finger, it's a C. Then D string open. Then again the second fret on the D, it's a E, my middle finger. Then again the third fret on the D, it's a F, my ring finger. Then G open, G string, the third string. Then the second fret on the G, it's a A, my middle finger. Open, 2, 3, open, 2, 3, open, 2, 2, open, 3, 2, open, 3, 2, open. So how I come up with this, they call guitar tablature. What does mean guitar tab? T-A-B, or that's the shortness. So basically it's a tablature. So what does mean the tablature? That's mean wherever the fret on the guitar, it's we counting. So for example, if I write down in the music sheet, I will write down in the guitar tab the sixth string on guitar. This is, remember, it's nothing to do with the music sheet, because the music sheet it's only 5 lines. So this is sixth string, because we're talking about the guitar fret. So that's mean when I do the guitar tab, it's A open. So I will write down on the, I can write down next time on the piece of paper, that means 0. Where? On the fifth string in guitar. Then I will write down 2. That's the second fret on the A string. That's so I will write down on the fifth line on the guitar, because that's the fifth string. Then the third fret on the A, it's a C. So I will write down 3, because I'm using the third fret on the where in the A string. That's the fifth. Then D open, and I will write down 0 on the D string, on the fourth string. Then 2 on the D string I'll write down, because I'm putting my finger on the middle finger on the D. Then the third fret on the D, F, so I write down 3. So it goes like that. Then G open 0, then 2. So it's a open 2 3, open 2 3, open 2 2, open 3 2, open 3 2, open A. Now some people, they can use the second octave. Remember, that was the first octave. We start on the A. I can start here on the second fret on the G string. It's my middle finger 2, then B open, then 1, which is C, my index finger, then 3, my ring finger, that's a D note, the third fret on the B string, then E open, high E, the first string in guitar, then the first fret on the high E F, my index finger, then the third fret on the high E G, my ring finger, then on the fifth fret on the high E, it's an A. So basically I played 16 notes. This they call 2 octave. It's that's like I played the bass note. Now I play some like a high note. So now, if I do on the guitar tablature, what I do, I say open 2 3, open 2 3, open 2, open 1 3, open 1 3 5. It's a very high note, you know. Sometimes I can't reach this because this is the high A here. Then 5 3 1, open 3 1, open 2, open 3 2. Open 3 2, open. So this is A natural minor relative to the C major. Remember that. Now I'm going to show you guys some chord, again some chord progression, how I can come up to play some nice melody, or I can just play some chord, you know. Remember, on the A minor, your index on the first fret, your middle finger on the D string, and on the second fret on the G, your ring finger. So this is A minor chord, which is A open. So remember, it's only 3 notes, A, C, E, but I play A open. So I play 5 string. That's why make it sound very nice, you know, very romantic, very you know, it's very sad actually. So this is A minor. Then now I played one melody and I come up with A minor because I ended on the A note. Now next one I can play the same melody. So every note in a music, when you change, you gotta change the chord progression. Here is the D minor because I ended on the D note. So on the D minor it's a D F A, first, third, fifth. I end on the C and I play C major. So it's a C, E, G, indexed middle ring. And I play G chord. G, B, D. So I use my index on the second fret on the A string, my middle finger on the third fret on the low E. Then I can put my ring on the B string, which is D, because all I need 3 notes, the first, the third, the fifth. So it's a G, B, D. I can also add my pink. I can add another high G on the high E, the third fret, my pink. played one melody on the A minor scale. I played A minor, then this D minor, and the D minor, it's an index on the first fret on the high E, my middle finger on the G string, which is A note, my ring finger on the B string, which is D note, and then D open. Because when you play this D, this bass D, it sounds much nicer. Then next my note, I can play another melody. This C major, index, middle ring. This G major. A minor. So here you can learn a nice melody. So you got like a minor, D minor, C major, G major. So now I can play 1-4-4. That's mean it's a 4 beat in one measure. So I can play start 1, 2, 3, 4. Minor. D minor. C major. Ended 2 open 3 2 open 3 2 open. So this is A natural minor, and I was playing every chord. I don't know if you pay attention to measure. So it's like I was playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and every chord I was playing to measure. Because I got 4 beat, that's mean we have a 4 beat in one measure. So it's like 2, 3, 4, one measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 measures. So it's like that, you know. It's you can play with the 8th note. This is the 8th note, or you can play with the quarter note. So the more you are making the note faster, it's gonna go to the different note, which is quarter note. Like 1 beat, 2 beat, 3 beat, 4 beat, 1 beat, 2 beat, 3 beat, 4 beat. But the other one, the first one I was playing, which is I was playing the 8th note, but still it's a 4 beat in one measure, because I say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and one measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So just like last time I mentioned, you can either count it in your heart or you can do with your feet. You know, I can do like 4 and 1 and 2 and. So now I'm using my feet also at the same time. 1 and 2 and 3 and or sometimes you can use even the pick you are using, so you don't need to use all like a downstroke. You can do down up down up. So down up down up down, one measure, down up down up down up down, two measure, down up down up down up. So this is how you can do your timing, because in the music the timing it's very very important, because why they call the timing, you are counting all these notes, like how many note in one measure or in one bar. So it's and what kind of note you have an eighth note, you have a quarter note, you have a half note. So for the following classes we can go all this, so I hope that can be a very useful theory, and for the guitar beginner, and in fact for some guitars who just learn a few months, that's very good. And if you have any question, you can shout me or you can send me an email. And remember, don't forget, maybe you can subscribe me with the email that I maybe you got it there. And if you have any question, I will be very happy to help you. And all the best.